We're constantly being told what AI could do for us someday. But today, we're going to deconstruct what it is actually doing for mid-sized businesses right now. We're going to break down a really practical model for adopting AI that's all about one thing: getting results. All right, so here's the game plan. We'll kick things off with the big dilemma most mid-sized businesses are facing with AI. Then we'll explore a path to success for a big strategic transformation that targets an ROI of 2x or greater. And we'll wrap up with the core principles that make this path actually work. So let's get right into it. Okay, so it seems like every single business leader is excited about AI, right? So why is it that when it's time to actually pull the trigger and implement it, so many of these ambitious projects just fizzle out? Well, this number is pretty staggering. Industry research shows that a full 80% of corporate AI projects fail. Just think about that for a second. That means 4 out of every 5 times a company tries to do this, it doesn't deliver what it promised. And the surprising thing is, it's almost never the technology's fault. The failure comes from a total disconnect. It's a business grabbing a shiny new AI without having a crystal clear business problem it needs to solve. You end up buying a really fancy hammer and then running around trying to find a nail. It's completely backward. So how do you avoid becoming part of that 80%? Well, the key is realizing there is no one-size-fits-all way to do AI. What works for a small startup is going to be completely different from what a bigger company needs. And this chart lays out 2 core models perfectly. For those mid-sized companies, you've got AI transformation services. Think of it as a long-term strategic partnership. And then for small businesses, there are managed AI agents that are pre-built to solve specific tasks. The best way to think about it is this: are you building a custom house from the ground up, or are you renting a fully furnished apartment? One is a deep, long-term investment. The other solves an immediate need right here, right now. So first, let's walk through that custom build house approach. This is the path for those mid-sized businesses that are looking to really weave AI into the very fabric of their operations, but to do it safely and strategically. Now, even though this is a long-term journey, look at this goal right here: launch something useful in about 90 days. This is absolutely critical to keep a big project like this from losing steam. You have to prove its value early on. You got to get those quick wins to build momentum and get everyone on board. So the roadmap is broken into 3 phases. That first month is all about laying the foundation, figuring out what you should do, and just as importantly, what you should not do by creating AI policies. Then the second month is about striking gold, finding the highest impact opportunities in the business. And from month 3 on, it just becomes a cycle. You build, you test, and you scale the solutions that actually work. A huge part of this strategy is setting up an AI governance committee. This isn't about adding red tape, it's about adding guardrails. This team's job is to make sure every single AI project is safe, compliant, and is actually helping the business, which is what prevents those expensive side projects that just go nowhere. Our philosophy and approach for mid-sized companies can be summed up in these 4 simple words. We decide, AI assists. This is the absolute core of doing this successfully. Humans sit in the driver's seat. The AI is there to handle the repetitive stuff, freeing up your people to focus on what actually matters. It's a tool, not a replacement. And that philosophy is supported by 4 principles that act as the ultimate guardrails. First, focus on business outcomes, not the hype. Second, get everyone aligned before you even think about the tech. Third, chase those quick wins to prove the value. And fourth, put strong governance in place to manage the risk. So in the end, the question for any business is this: are you treating AI like a magic wand, or are you treating it like a sharp tool? Because successful AI adoption isn't about hoping for magic. It's about using a powerful tool with a clear plan, a steady hand, and a precise focus on the job that needs to get done. Thank you for taking time to learn about how to set your company for AI success. You can reach our team at the email shown here. We're looking forward to connecting with you.